rolling audio.
Rolling on the river.
This looks a little fucked up to me.
Because you're not sitting there.
That's true, actually. That should be more than fine. It's a little off kilter, though. I think it's good. Does that look straight to you?
It does.
Okay, whatever. Here we go. Storage. It doesn't look like a lot of storage. Whatever. Here we go. Rolling video. Audio working. Okay.
Audio. Yo.
Alright. The drill.
Yeah, it's clap time.
Hello and welcome to the Twin Towers Pod. My name is codeezie. I'm with
Mikey Blaze.
and we are here for the 10th week in a row. Double digits, never done before. The very first time, which is why we got this Snoop Dogg champagne, Cali Gold,
and Rosé.
and Rosé Gold that we're going to be popping bottles, and we don't know how to do that, so it's going to be a live tutorial type deal.
Dude, this is called 19 Crimes.
19 crimes, baby, which is probably how many crimes he's committed in his life.
Well,
And
he got away with murder, remember that.
That's true. Murder was the case that they gave
No,
him.
not Michael's.
It's all good.
That's all right.
There's no way everyone's going to make it standing the whole
I
time,
see
including
there's a new
us.
addition here.
Yeah, I changed it actually each time.
You have a llama.
So,
Oh, this isn't too hard to do. Do you have a wine opener?
yes, I do. Do we need that?
Well, so we'll twist this off.
Okay.
This is kind of like our effervescent.
This is a celebration, everybody, just
Let
so
me
you
work
know.
on it,
You need
yeah.
a wine opener?
Let me.
Or does it just pop off? We don't know how to do this. And we have the cheapest
really
white trash
should know how to.
champagne glasses of all time. We don't technically pop champagne there, so
All right, so that's
I think you just fucking
I'm nervous though.
you got to do it like with two, yeah, like you
Dude,
got
I
to
don't
just
wanna
send
do
it, dude. Who cares? Fuck it. Just do it.
I'm not strong enough.
Oh, 10 episodes, baby.
Oh, Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Diggity Dog. All right, let's fucking get it popping like soda, baby.
I
Let's
knew how to
roll.
do that the whole time.
That was
Just put on an
awesome.
act.
That was so awesome. I hope the mics picked that up. It's not chilled though. That's the only problem. It is
This is gonna be a brutal.
a little
drink.
warm, so we'll just pour like 3/4. Might be good. Who knows?
Thank you, sir. Let me grab my wallet to give you a tip.
I'm gonna let that cool
Whoa,
down for a second.
dude, you give me the foam part.
So real quick, while we're waiting for this to chill out, patches in the mail. Outer Space Tarot, K1. Patches are heading your way. You guys won the contest. You guys get patches. They are on the way, my friends. So you can look out for those.
Yeah, and
they just went out.
Shout out to Corey at the post office.
Yes, Corey at the post office. That's our big dog. He got us set up. Those patches should be good as gold. Good as Cali Gold, if you know what I mean.
Okay, we're doing that one.
So, Mike, on some non-homo shit, dude, cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to 10 eps, and let's keep
We
it
are
going. Next time we pop bottles will be 100, so it's a long ways away.
We're not doing it at 20.
That's like two. Well, we'll just do it every.
the 25th.
Yeah, 25th. Next time we
Okay.
do it is the 25th. Here we
All
go.
right.
It's not bad. You want some ice?
I don't know. No, it's fine. I can.
It's not bad.
I drank.
It's fine.
You can do this shit fucked up.
You can. You really can. So, yeah, patches in the mail. Outer Space Tarot, K1, thank you so much. We'll try and do another giveaway soon. Other housekeeping items, which is usually how we start things off. Today's no different. We had our return back to reality last week. We're at like 260, 270 views right now, which honestly we would have killed for at the beginning, so I'm not mad about that.
Yeah.
The 1 week that we flipped out was a fucking anomaly, and hopefully we can get to that point, consistently and go from there. But
This is a party for everyone to join.
everyone should be drinking right now while you're watching this. I don't expect you to have Snoop Dogg champagne, but
Well, they did say it is one of the best-selling items at that shout out.
shout out to Walnut Street Liquors. Our boys out there hooked us up. I don't know their names. Maybe you do. They talk to you like you guys are boys. Yeah, so Walnut Street Liquors, they hooked us up. They recognized us as the podcast brothers, which was pretty awesome. And we told them, yeah, that's what we're going to do right now. That's why we're buying these bottles. That's why we're getting litty today. So it's a hell of a day. I'm excited. I've been, again, I always do this. There's no need for an explanation. I'll just say what I was going to say. 2011, I started my own podcast. Since then, there's probably been 5, 6, maybe 7 different iterations of said podcast. You got the Burning Bridges. You got Burning Bridges with Ethan. You got the Burning Bridges with Mike Carson and Tyler and Ethan. You got the Twin Snakes. And then finally the Twin Towers. Which brings me to my next point. And I'm going to get, again, on some total gay shit here. I want to give a thank you and a big shout out. Big shout out to Big Michael for being a very selfless individual and for putting up with my bullshit all the time. Never, ever does he ever complain about my music choices, what I want to watch on YouTube, what we're going to do that day, how it's going to go, my little pranks that I pull. Doesn't complain, goes along with it, doesn't ever try to take control, lets it go, rolls with it, and that is I'm totally grateful for that, totally appreciate it, recognize it, and respect you big time, because when I brought this idea up, it was nothing, and it meant nothing, and it was nothing, and we were going to get it popping out of the dirt, and we did that, and it's thanks to you for making it happen and being my partner.
Thank you.
I mean that on a very real level, dude. You are a great friend, and you always are down to go along with my bullshit, and I don't ever take that for granted. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Respect you, love you.
Love you. Oh, give me a
as selfless as he is, though, we do got to talk about a little incident that happened on Sunday, because this was
not
very, very funny.
I don't even remember this is the new Nickelback Creed thing.
This was very, very funny, and I remember all the little subliminal little things that happened along the way.
Oh, you're gonna say this story. Hey,
well, I'll tell my version, and then you can tell your version.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so we were working on Sunday, and we have 2 separate rooms there. We have the brew pub, which is the bar, and we have the wine tasting room. Wine tasting room is wine only. That's for wine tasting parties. So you can sign up beforehand, and then you can do a tasting of wine. So we knew we had a girl over there that works there, and we knew on the schedule we had 20 people coming in for a wine tasting party. So it was not necessarily busy that day, but there was traffic. It was steady, right? So I'm walking outside, I run into Big Michael, and he's like, hey, dude, so do you want to help with the party, or do you want me to help with the party? And I was like, honestly, dude, I don't give a fuck. Either way is fine, because I'm down to do whatever. The fact that he asked me at all means he wanted me to do it, because he wouldn't have asked me. He would have just went and done it, but he wanted me to be like, I'll fucking go do it. So then, I didn't catch this at the time, but the way he responded was, all right, it's all good, it's only 20 people. The way I took that in the moment was, it's all good, we got it, it's only 20 people. I realized later what he meant by that was, it's 20 fucking people, we need an extra hand, right? So, again, I'll let you tell your version in a second. So I run over there after about 10 minutes, because I had to, serve some people. Easy shit, though, just getting them drinks or whatever, nothing crazy. I wasn't swamped by any means. That's why I ran over there, and I was like, so how you guys doing? You guys good? And Mike came back over with me, we went to grab something or whatever, and we were talking, and I think I might have even suggested, I was like, so do you guys need some more help over there, or are you guys good? And Mike was like, well, here's what we'll do. We'll swap. And that's when I knew that it must be bedlam over there. And I even said to you in the moment as a joke, I was like, no, fuck that. We're not swapping, but I'm down to help you guys out. And you're like, oh, okay. And I was like, no, dude, fuck it. I got it. I'll go over there right now. Beelined over there. Got in there. There was like shitload of people in there, and then I thought I beasted it out. Like I did 3 quick tastings.
Yeah.
Put the 3 tastings together, got them on the table. Emily, Sean, Donald, boom, here you go. All right, anybody else need help? And everyone like gave me the thumbs up, like, no, we're good. I was like, oh, yes, all right, perfect. That wasn't so bad. Turned around, the girl's like, I was like, all right, I guess we're good now. She's like, yeah, we're good, except I got all these stack of like
accordion.
19, yes, like 19 tickets of tastings already filled out. So then later, needless to say, it was nothing that couldn't be handled by any functioning adult who's not a complete moron. But when I got back over, this was funny too, and we haven't talked about this yet, but me and Mike crossed paths in the interim part between the brew pub and the wine tasting room. So we crossed paths, and I just like, he was like, "You need any help?" I was like, "Nope, I'm good." And gave him a real sarcastic remark, and he was like, "Oh, dude, yeah, these charcuterie boards, keep getting these charcuterie boards." And that's when I knew he was like trying to set up where he got so busy that it would have been better. And he even said, he was like, "I'd rather be over there anyway. I'll go over there right now." And I didn't believe him though, but it was very funny. I do think that he rocked me, but it was done in a funny way.
You think I pulled a veteran move on
Yes,
you?
I do. I think it was savvy and very slick, and I think I said that to you too. I was like, "This is a real slick move you did right there. That was solid."
No, that's not what I meant by it.
But it doesn't matter because either one of us could have done either thing, and it's not that hard, and we got through it, and it wasn't a big deal. And if I was someone else who was a dickhead, I could have taken that and been pissed about it.
You acted pissed about it.
Well, that's what I do. I make a show out of it and make it funny, but you know I wasn't mad at all.
You came out the other day when I was talking to my buddy Keith.
Right.
And you go, "Oh, smoking again." And he thought you were serious.
I know, but then I walked back in and heard you say, "He's just playing around." So then I walked back out and said, "I'm just playing around. It's all good," because I knew I had to smooth that over.
Because he was taking it seriously.
I know. Because people don't know when I'm serious and when I'm not. Mike does for the most part, but it was just a funny fucking thing that happened. It wasn't a big deal at all. I wasn't mad at all. It didn't matter at all. I did think it was funny, though, because you did kind of play me.
You think that's tough? Well, I mean, man, you're in for it this
You
fall.
did kind of play me, though, a little bit.
I didn't play you at all.
You
I
did kind
would
of play
switch
me.
back with you at any moment.
Right. But at that point, why would you switch? Because then I look like a bitch. It's like, "Oh, I can't handle it. Yeah, let's switch."
Yeah, I had to
switch.
get Cody back because he couldn't do it.
And he was all pissed because he had to make a cheese tray. Oh, real hard.
It takes a while.
Take fucking 20 cheeses and put them in each section. It's
We
not
don't
that
have 20
hard.
cheeses. Don't act like that's it. We put almonds in there.
It was very funny. It was a very funny incident. But that obfuscates my original point that this is a very selfless man, puts up with all my bullshit, lets me steamroll everything, always lets me play whatever I want, lets me do whatever I want, puts up with all my nonsense, all my embarrassing shit that I do in public, has to go along with it whether he wants to or not, but he does go along with it, and he never gets mad at me, and I appreciate that, and that's why there's no one better that I would rather have sitting to my right now to do this 10th episode.
You're gonna make me shed a tear. Stop doing
Seriously,
that.
this is Liddy, man. This is what we do, and it's been 10 weeks, and
That champagne's hitting early.
I've never made it's just some dope shit, but yeah, never made it to this mark. So
now you're starting to talk like Snoop Dogg.
I know.
Yeah, this is some dope shit.
Too frantic, dude. So one of the early episodes, I think I even say, you know, if we can make it to 10 eps, I'll be really happy because I've never hit double digits ever before. So it would really mean a lot to me. And it does really mean a lot to me because, you know, you mentioned this last week. You went on a little tangent about this, how hard it is to be consistent and to put the work in week and week out and to continue to expand and continue to evolve and you come up with things to talk about on a weekly basis. It sounds simple when you do the first 2 or 3, but honestly, it's not that easy.
As soon as you hit record today, I went blank.
It happens.
Luckily,
dude.
I didn't have to talk for a minute, but I felt R-worded.
It happens. It definitely happens. And again, the numbers aside, like, you know, I'm not worried about that. I think we still did great. I'm still excited that we got the audio versions up. I think the patch giveaway was awesome. We're getting good comments. Like, people know about us. Even when we were in the liquor store, this chick was like, "Oh, you know, it's the podcast guys," which I'm sure Mike probably just told her about it. But then when we got to tell the other guys about it, they didn't know about it. Told us to shout their liquor store out.
Walnut Street Liquor.
Which we appreciate. We go there on the reg. So, yeah, I mean,
Well,
it's just...
It's real quick. I'm sorry to cut you off.
It's okay.
That Eli Porter video, you remember that? The rapper...
I did it.
What did he say? That was great.
I'm the best, man.
No,
Wait.
but the one dude,
Oh,
Action
that
Jackson.
was great. It had to be better than last time.
Okay, that's what I was thinking when you said it was
Probably
great.
one of the greatest YouTube videos of all
Look
time.
that up, seriously.
Rap battle. I forget what it's called.
Eli Porter.
It's just called like
Rap
rap battle something. I don't know.
I'm the best, man. I
did it.
Oh, so good.
He could do this shit fucked up. You want to talk about someone who could do this shit fucked up? He could do this shit fucked up.
He was fucked up.
He was very
he wasn't
fucked
even
up.
drinking. He was fucked up.
So after the last weekend, we worked all 3 days. Well, you work even more than that, but we worked all 3 days of the weekend. And then yesterday, I decided that I was going to go sicko mode and put my phone on Do Not Disturb, not drink anything, and lay in my bed with Claribell and watch The Office all fucking day long and not do shit. And that's exactly what I did, and it was incredible. We talked about Ferris Bueller's Day Off last week. This was truly Cody Butler's day off. I didn't answer my fucking phone. I didn't talk to anybody. I did not leave my apartment, except for earlier I had to run a couple errands. But other than that, laid in my bed with Claribell, watched like 3 seasons of The Office, and it was magnificent.
Did you DoorDash?
I did not DoorDash. I made all food from home yesterday.
What'd you make?
So that goes into one of my other stories that I have on my list. I went to 7-Eleven, right? Because I had to go get toiletries at Dollar General, but I wasn't sure if they were going to have mayo, even though they probably did have mayo. And I needed mayo to make a tuna sandwich.
So gross. Ew,
I know.
Mayo and tuna.
That's how you make tuna.
Ew.
How do you make a tuna sandwich?
I don't know. I had one when I was like 4, and I
knew you wouldn't like tuna.
I'm out on tuna.
I knew you wouldn't like tuna.
I'm out on tuna. I'm out on mayo. I'm out on mushrooms.
So I don't like mayo either. But for some reason, I really like tuna mixed with mayo on 2 pieces of bread. It's just a good, I don't know. My dad brought me up eating fucking tuna sandwiches, and it's just like a very easy, simple thing to make, high in protein, fairly healthy, and it tastes pretty fucking good. But I was out of mayo. So I went to Sevi, stopped there first, and I grabbed a couple Monsters and a thing of mayo. They had Kraft mayo. I always get Hellman's mayo, but I grabbed Kraft because that's all they had, and it was like $8, right? I go up to the counter, and you remember the girl that we were fucking with the one night when we thought that her phone played Metallica?
Oh, yeah.
The girl that works at the Sevi. I won't say what Sevi it is because I don't want to get her in trouble, but she was like, hey, how you doing today? And I dropped one of my Monsters off the counter, and it rolled, and I was like, I guess not that good.
Oh, quick.
She rang me up and did not charge me for the mayo. And then I paid and was like, hey, did you charge me for that? She was like, yeah, I did. Wink.
What?
Gave me free mayo, dude.
I don't remember what she looks like. Is she a little dime?
I don't really
you?
need to talk about how she looks. It's not important.
Okay,
but
so that means she's not a dime.
Correct. But she gave me free mayo because she thought I was having a bad day, and that totally turned my day around. I was so excited after
Free
that.
mayo on a bad day.
There's no way this day could get any better than that. And what it reminded me of, like just sitting around all day, not talking to anybody in my apartment, like it reminded me of how I used to live before this summer happened. Because then something happened, and there was like a line in the sand that was drawn, and then everything changed.
AKA I came back.
Pretty much, dude. Because then you got me the job, and then we started doing this, and then things got crazy. Then I had to move, and the things got crazy. There was a time period where I just didn't talk to anybody and didn't interact with anyone and just sat here and just within the 4 walls just enjoyed my own company. So on the whole, that over the course of a long period of time, very depressing. One day out of the summer, though, one of the best days of the summer that I've ever had.
Right, because you don't have it anymore.
Oh, so relaxing, so incredible to just like see notifications hitting my phone and just not looking at them and just...
How do you do that?
Enjoying a day with Claribell.
My phone vibrates.
It was so awesome. I put it on DND, but they were still popping up for some reason.
LinkedIn has to be a scam, right?
It can be a
what's
scam.
What's the point of it?
You mean the app in general?
I get LinkedIn notifications on my phone all the time, and it says 30 new jobs for you, or I'll get a message from a guy, and it's like,
there are
I don't know. It's never helped me at all.
I'm trying to think if I've ever gotten a job through LinkedIn. No, I've connected with some recruiters through there. There are scamming people who run through there. Like if you get an unsolicited message about like an opportunity, it's probably a scam. And then, but you can actually, LinkedIn's annoying. It's basically for people to flex like their work accomplishments in a non-flexy way.
Yeah, I see these West Tour guys all the time on there.
It's so annoying.
Yeah, running a true business means
right.
Hell, it's like you're ripping people off.
LinkedIn drives me nuts. When I go on there, I get angry. I get pissed. I don't like it.
This thing. So when I was working for this company, I already said the name Western. We buy rotors for like $39 and sell them for $89.
Typical profit margin.
I get it. You have to make a profit.
Crazy though, mind blowing though, when you don't realize how much they're actually making off it.
Now that I don't work there, I'm not going there.
No, because you know that what it really costs. Right. It's all bullshit.
All of it's a ripoff. It's so stupid. But that's every business. So.
Every business is designed to make the most money as possible.
Profit margin.
So as much as they act like they're your buddy and they want to help you out and they're like a nice whatever, It's all scam.
I hate car salesmen.
I don't even want to bring up what I'm thinking right now because it could get us into trouble. But
Do it.
when you think about the things we do, the things we make, is it really necessarily worth what the...
Well, I mean...
I'm just saying, dude. I mean, hey, whatever. I'm not want. That was another... Let's talk about another funny thing that happened, though, over the weekend. We had Gronk's aunt, Rob Gronkowski's aunt.
Aunt?
That's how I say it.
French now? Like Ryan?
People say aunt. I say aunt.
Albert.
I've always said that. And when I did the morning announcements in elementary school... One of the words on my announcement was aunt, and I said it that way, and everyone in school made fun of me that day. And was like, why would you say aunt? It's aunt. It's like, no, it's actually not. It's A-U,
you're right.
which is
why
off.
would they put the U? Yeah.
Whatever.
You're right.
That's a hill I'm willing to die on. But we did meet, supposedly, and she had some pictures to verify it, Rob Gronkowski's aunt. Aunt. We met her, and we... saw her verify that with photos. Well, we don't really know if it verified it. She had some pictures with Gronk.
You had Bucks gear on,
as always.
But why would
I do right now.
Why would her friend let her go along? Like, oh, watch this.
That's true. It's not like it was us, because if it was us, then
we might do
that
something
could
like
happen,
that, yeah.
right? But it was two older ladies. I don't think they really. What if they just fuck with people like we do?
That's my nephew. Yeah.
They're just fucking like they have their own
the
podcast.
Slim Towers.
Yeah,
podcast
exactly. So that was kind of cool. I told her to relay the message to Rob if she sees him again.
I thought she was
soon.
texting him.
She didn't. She should have. That would have been cool to do.
She did show you a picture of her and him.
Yes.
But I could have met him at like a festival.
Right. We don't know for sure if it's real, but it seemed semi-legitimate.
Did she tip? How did she tip?
Oh, man, I don't remember.
Would you give your aunt money?
No.
If you were like...
I don't have any aunts. I had one for a year, and then they got divorced, and I haven't had one since.
This thing is bugging me.
And I have no cousins either. Do you have cousins?
I have a ton of cousins.
No cousins here.
I'm literally maybe the shortest person in my family, by the way.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
One of the Twin Towers, the shortest.
And my uncle, Gilbert Doucet, town councilman of Wheatfield, he has 5 boys. Imagine having 5 boys.
That's pretty cool, actually.
They all played hockey.
Like a whole gang.
And they covered all the bases. Like, one's a teacher, one's a firefighter, one's like the...
all genres.
Engineer. Yeah, they all did it all.
That's awesome, dude. Good for them.
Right, and they're all taller than me. Well, most of them are.
So, it's time for me to piss. 10th anniversary show, excuse me. Really disgusting. But 10th anniversary show, I'm going to go piss, and it's Mike's time to take the mic and take over.
I want to talk about Trump's...
Do your thing. Whatever you want, I'll come back in and jump in.
So funny. Yeah, you're going to do your Trump impression when you come back in.
Can't do that.
You have to. Okay, so on Truth Social, Donald Trump's campaign... I don't want to say tweeted. What is it? Truthed out a tweet... Swifties for Trump, which is hilarious to me because anyone who likes Taylor Swift, for the most part, doesn't like Donald Trump. But the nerve of Donald Trump to just throw that on there and say, oh, Swifties for Trump, that pissed people off. So there was another article, and I want to quote him correctly because he was talking about Taylor Swift, and it was hilarious. So basically... he accused Taylor Swift of... I'm not going to quote him because I couldn't find the article. Anyhow, he accused Taylor Swift of acting like a liberal, a left-wing, shill. And he goes, yeah, she's beautiful. She's very beautiful. She's genuinely beautiful. He said beautiful about Taylor Swift a million times. And then he goes, oh, she is actually a liberal? I didn't know that. I thought it was an act. It's rare that a country singer is a Democrat. He literally said this shit.
Kind of maybe... I don't know how the country scene is today, but...
So fun. Why would... him posting artificial intelligence photos of Swifties for Trump? That's so funny.
It is funny.
Because it pisses people off.
Oh, the Swifties will go nuts, and they're terrorizing
I don't like Trump. I don't like him.
Before I try to dive into that, and she's going to go nuts soon, so I wanted to bring a special guest.
Woo! 10th episode
for the
guest!
10th episode. My girl, our biggest fan, the one and only. She doesn't want that. I did trick her with treats to come outside from under the bed, so I'm going to give her some for real. I just wanted the fans and the planes to see... the one and only Claribell, and then we're going to do someone who is truly beautiful, She's done.
She does exist. One of those M&M commercials. They do exist.
That's her. Excuse me for 1 second.
Okay. Well, I want Cody to do his best Trump impression.
Oh my God, I don't have a Trump impression ready. I don't know.
Come on, dude, just try. I need at least 10 seconds of a Trump impression because it's so hack. It's so funny.
I can't even think of it.
Dude, you're hurting right now.
I can't do it, dude.
You have to do it. Come on. What are you doing?
I'm trying to think of anything he's ever said that I could mimic.
Just say something outlandish.
What?
Joe Pesci.
The ice rink that they made at the Brooklyn, I called the Canadians for the. I can't do a Trump impression.
Dude,
I can't do a Trump. I told you I couldn't do it. I already said I couldn't do it. You told me, texted me, and said you got to. I can't do a Trump impression. I already said I can't do it. I've never practiced it. I don't have experience doing it.
What impressions can you do?
I'm not an impressionist, dude. I'm not an impressionist type guy. I don't do that.
That was so fun. You put your hand up like you were in the mafia.
I don't know how to do it.
Built an ice rink.
You really put me on the spot, dude. I don't know how to do it. I told you I couldn't do it, and you didn't believe me. Well, hopefully
now. I
now.
can't do it either, but I'll try. Here,
It shouldn't be that hard.
The people of Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that's not even close either. So you're not much better.
That's pretty fucking close.
You're not much better.
Dude, I'm closer to Trump than you are to...
I'm sure mine was horrible.
What was that guy? Brian Scalabrine? He was on the Celtics.
Brian Scalabrine.
And they said, he said, I'm closer to Jordan than you are to me.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I'm closer to Trump than you are to me.
Probably true. I apologize to all the planes out there. I never said I could impersonate Trump. He put me on the spot and made me do it, and I knew I couldn't do it. I knew I couldn't.
I want you to try
what
one
did
more
I
time.
text
That
you
was
back?
so funny. You have to do it again.
Hillary Clinton is bigly, and Vince McMahon sold me raw, and I can't
Dude,
do
you're
it.
getting better though.
I can't do it. I need
By
to.
the end of
I
this
need to be able
episode,
to
you're
watch. I need to be able to watch some clip. If you showed me a clip, pull up a clip of Trump on your phone, and let me hear him talk, and then I will try to mimic it, and then maybe I can do a slightly.
You want me to pull up one now?
Just anything. Yeah, just any clip of him talking will work.
Okay.
What's that static that we're getting? You hear that? Or you don't have headphones on?
No, I don't do the headphone thing. Okay, here you go.
All right.
If it works.
You're probably not connected to my new Wi-Fi because I changed my Wi-Fi password.
All right. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not getting any service.
Pull up your Wi-Fi.
How do you do that? I just OP'd.
It's all good.
All right. Sorry for the pause, guys.
Yeah, it's all good. It's not a big deal. We're here for the 10th anniversary. It's a loose cannon episode. That's what I'm saying. We're getting gully tonight. We're
I
gonna
don't
go
even
crazy.
know how to work an iPhone, to be honest with you.
Let me see this.
You figure it out.
Wi-Fi's right here. So we're going to go to Wi-Fi.
Oh, you can do that on the iPhones.
So it brought...
Dude, I had no idea you could do that.
It brought my network up, but here's the problem. It thinks it knows my password. So what we have... I had to do this every single time. What we have to do is forget the password for this one. Forget incorrect password. Here we go. Boom, got it. So I'm gonna put my password in right now. Mike, tell him a story real quick.
Well, no, I was waiting for you to. Okay, so I wanted to talk about Antonio Brown's Twitter real quick. I have another good story too, but if you guys are on X or Twitter, whatever it's called nowadays, Antonio Brown.
I guarantee you, I would bet any amount of money.
He's wearing an Antonio Brown jersey right now.
Because I love Antonio Brown and all his contributions to the 2020 Buccaneers. Hold on a second. What's going on over here?
What are you doing? You clipping?
You're much louder than me for some odd reason.
Uh-oh.
And we cannot have that because we know who the fans come to see.
Yo, what's that supposed to mean?
Anyways,
right.
Yes, Antonio Brown. I'm 100% sure that he sold his Twitter account to like Barstool Sports. And they just write like the most controversial, funny shit possible. It's like a whole group of like 20 to 30-year-old white people who are coming up with the funniest captions possible.
You think so?
I think he did. Yeah, there's no way
he
he's
always does like N-word of the day or
I
F
think
of
he's.
the day.
I think
or
that
R of
he
the day.
sold his account 100%, and we are getting some static, and I don't know why.
Here you go.
But you know what? It's a free for all tonight.
Why is my volume? I hate iPhone.
Are you connected to Bluetooth? Maybe.
Silent mode off. I don't know how to do
This is crazy. He doesn't know how to use work his own phone.
I really don't. Why is there nothing?
I would do it, but my phone's recording us right now.
Restart my phone because that's my.
Okay, so let's just.
Whatever. We're not worried about the Trump impression.
And I'm not worried about this podcast, to be honest with you. I think that we get to take a week off and go fucking nuts.
We're heading to the Bahamas next week.
I would love that. I would love to take a vacay like that.
Yeah,
we should do that.
For all your donations.
Imagine if we were like recording live from like a beach with like umbrella drinks.
Could you do it, though? I wouldn't be able to do it.
I would do it. We'd have to be shirtless, and you've already done that, so it's really not a big deal at all.
Yeah,
and that's the thing. How's
I took
this
tarps off?
How's this Antonio Brown thing going to end? Is it going to end with me winning a Super Bowl, aka getting 1,000 views, or is it going to end with me taking my shirt off and storming through the Jets' end zone, leaving you all alone to fend for yourself? You got to pop another bottle. That didn't take long at all.
Dude,
Alcoholica 88. What's up? Yeah, it's gone.
Oh, that's not good news.
That was all me. Because I don't give a fuck. This is a huge day for me. I've never been so excited.
And I finished my calculus exam last night.
Pink calculus exam?
No, my actual calculus exam.
You need to take a pink calculus exam, a physical examination of her body.
She said I might recognize her.
Listen, the bottom line is, and this goes to everyone who's either supported this podcast on any level, left a comment. Pink Calculus is our number 1 fan. That number 2 spot's wide open.
Wouldn't it be Outer Space Tarot?
Probably.
Is it Tarot or Tarot? Now I'm getting into El Bear shit.
Patch is on the way.
All right, ready for the mic it up.
Woo!
Oh, shit. Yo,
that was loud as fuck.
Fuck, it's spilling.
We're going to get a noise complaint from downstairs like every other day.
Have that.
Yeah. So that number 3 spot, though, is wide open.
No, well,
anybody can get it.
Matt's got to be in there. He listens to every episode. He goes on Spotify.
Audio only, though.
Who cares?
That's not a real fan.
What do you think he's gonna do at work? What do you think he's going to do at work?
A real fan would pull the video out, get his thing on a pop socket, hold it up as a stand.
Dude, don't fill me up that much.
I'm filling you up as much as possible. We're finishing both these. We're not ending this show until both these bottles are gone.
Do you have any sparklers?
I do not.
It seems like something that would be in this
flea
market you were running.
I know. It is quite a fucking showcase, though. Everything's for sale, by the way.
Flea markets are great, by the way. I love flea markets. Dude, why you keep pouring me up to this?
Sorry. This summer, I found the greatest ass on the internet. Okay? Her name is Mika LaFuente. She's a model from some South American country. You can follow her. You can Google her. Google Mika LaFuente GIFs for a fun time. That was a month ago. We've moved on. Now I have found the greatest rack on the internet today.
What's the name?
Open your shit right now, and I want you to type in...
Is it Ashley?
Mako Shake. MAKOSH.
Hold on, dude. You're way too... Mako Shake.
MAKOSHAKE. And it should pull up a link that says fapello.com.
No, it says TikTok. I don't have...
Type in Mako Shake Fapello. Watch this. I saved about 200 pictures on my fucking camera roll the other night.
Banker.
Here we go. Take a look at these rockets, my friend.
Hold on. Yeah, let me see. I want to see.
Well, that's not what I was...
I don't actually want to see. I'm just curious.
It's not actually what I was looking for, but hold on.
Is that her?
So again, this summer I found the greatest...
Is that her?
Hold on. None of these look right.
Mako Shake?
Correct.
I do have parental controls on my phone set. Is that her?
Yes, but I want to get to her full...
Fapello.
Yeah, that's not a good...
Fap.
Okay, I don't know why I can't find it, but...
Well, I'll look. I'll keep looking.
Anyway, there's really nothing to talk about on that, but at all. In fact, I don't even know why I brought it up.
Is Mako Shake one word?
Yes, but she changed her handle recently to Carmen Ray.
Remember Carmen Electra? What was her real name?
She was my favorite model back in the day. Like, she was one of the first.
I had a poster of her on my wall when I was maybe 13. And
what was she doing?
Just in a bikini, little sand on her.
She was the goat back then.
And it was awkward for me. My mom would walk and be like, "What's she doing in here, Michael?" It's like, and then she looks and sees Carmen Electra.
Reminds me of a meme I saw of Dennis Rodman that said that Dennis Rodman was the king of the 90s. He played for the Bulls, was in the NWO, and dated Carmen Electra at the same time.
That's insane.
Nobody was more swagged out than that. So yeah, the best ass, best titties topic wasn't a whole lot of legs with that, but for anyone,
No, I mean, yeah, if there are any guys curious,
or if anyone thinks they found something better, then by all means, let us know, because I think I found the top dogs on the internet
I
right
don't
now.
think he's a top dog.
You didn't see any of the good shit. Once I get my phone back, I'll show you. I have so many good pictures saved, you won't even believe it.
Did you know, real quick, did you know LeBron James is left-handed?
No. I don't even believe that.
Have you heard the stuff about left-handed people where they're more creative?
Because they use the right side of their brain? Because doesn't the right side of your brain control your left arm and vice versa?
Yeah.
Right.
But they say left people are left.
And they say right brain people are more
oriented, like business oriented. Right?
I think it's the other way around.
I don't know. All I know is I've heard left-handed
We don't
people.
know anything.
Right, yeah, don't take
At
this as
all.
gospel.
We know nothing.
But I'm sick of hearing about left-handed people being more creative than right-handed.
I literally did not know that LeBron
Einstein
was
left-handed.
Are you sure LeBron's left-handed?
Yes. He might finish with his right
Well, I'm
hand.
sure he's ambidextrous on the court, but
Right. But I think it's an evolutionary trait, if you
Never
think
heard
about it,
that.
because everyone's getting to be right-handed. It's been over the course of hundreds of years.
my left arm is so weak. Like I can
I'm so weak with
getting
yeah.
my left hand drumming up to speed, because I used to have my right arm was like an 8 out of 10 and my left arm was like a 2 out of 10. So I would just do everything with my right arm. Getting that up to speed completely changed the game, because then you have one arm for each side of the kit, and you can just fucking go nuts.
Can you grab an extra Post-it note?
Absolutely.
Let's do that. Let's write our names left-handed and see how.
Oh, they're going to be horrific.
No, they won't. Not
Go
mine.
ahead. Try it.
I'll show the camera after.
Guys, getting a little buck wild this week because it's a celebration for us. This is the fun part of the week.
Dude, this is already so awkward.
I don't even know.
All right. And I have to do like the short. Oh my god, it's like a little kid writing.
That's what I mean. That's how bad. Like, if I tried to brush my teeth with my left hand, there would be so much plaque left over.
That's not too bad.
That looks like a fucking 3-year-old.
Let me show the camera.
This feels so awkward.
I don't know if you can see that, but that's pretty damn good.
It looks so bad.
Dude, my man is scribbly.
But now watch me do it with my right hand and see how good I can do it.
You can do it with your right hand. There's Cody. He's so nervous. Look at that. That's awful.
Check that one out. This is for the fans. Show that one to the camera.
I'm not even gonna look. I'm just gonna show.
That's for the fans.
Oh!
You know what? A lot of times in elementary school and in middle school even, people would say that I had very clean handwriting and it looked like a girl's handwriting. That's how good it was. And why is it that girls have better printing than guys? Is it because they care more?
Guys have more important things to do.
Right. They don't care as much.
Right. They sit down and I'm gonna
So
make
for
this
me,
better.
there it is, boom, 10th time in a row. For me, when I would write stuff, I always wanted it to look as clean as possible. And I took pride in the fact that it was very legible and, but at the same time, when I started getting criticism back from the other kids that it looked like a girl's writing, I almost started thinking that it was gay that I wrote that nicely.
No, it's not. I used to get told I had good penmanship.
No
as
one
well.
said that to you.
No,
I've
really
seen your penmanship.
I can remember where I was when someone told me.
Here, read that out loud.
Cody is the king of this podcast. All right, I got one for
Woo! Got him.
you. You better not.
These nuts got him.
Ew. You jump?
Mm-hmm. Jump. Come play some FIFA with us.
No thanks.
This is the most insane episode of all time. I'm legitimately getting to the tipsy point.
Read this out loud. Don't
Okay.
even. Just,
I will.
Just
I'll
read
read
it.
I am so fucking weeta dead. Oh. Aqua Teen Hunger Force over here.
That's how I do.
He thought that I was gonna not know where that was from, and he could pass it off
I
as his
actually
own.
didn't even know where that was from.
Just
I've
like
done that
when
forever.
the sticker joke at Becker,
Okay,
he tried to pass that off as his own, but his niece already told me the same joke, and then he was like, "Oh no, I was making fun of the
Where do you
fact
think
that
she got it from?
from her mama."
Yeah, she right.
That's fucked
Yeah,
up. Anyways, who cares about the agenda? it doesn't matter. We can talk about anything you want.
Let's call Matt. Let's see if we can get
You know
him on.
what? Before we call Matt, I do want to say something, and this is some real shit, and this is actually on the same level as when I proclaimed my love for you earlier at the beginning of the show. I am rethinking everything right now. When I went home Sunday night, I had like this, what do they call it? Existential crisis, where I was like, you know what did it to me? I remember me and you were in the back, and I remember saying like, I can't believe it's already the 18th. Like August is almost over. So like this whole thing, like everything I've been doing, like with the podcast and with how the jobs I've been working and just the way I've been surviving and putting food on the table for Claribell, it's all been about like summer, right? Like it's summer, crazy summer, like it's just summer, blah, blah. Well, summer's almost over. Then what?
Then it's just another thing. It's not. We're not going to elementary school, middle school, high school.
I know, but I got to figure
Everything's
something
the
out. I'm
same.
about to turn 33, which is the age I've been waiting to turn my entire life. That's when Stone Cold Steve Austin won the WWF title. That's when Jesus Christ was crucified. That's when Shawn Michaels won this WWF title. All three are my
You mean
main
to tell
top
me
heroes.
I beat out Jesus Christ?
Yes, you have lived longer than him. Yes, that's correct.
That's fucking
But
cool.
only because of him, because he sacrificed
What if I
himself.
started floating right now?
That would be nuts. Just like if you were just moving a building by yourself in the back. And I want to say that I've been prepping for this podcast because on Saturday and on Sunday, I played the Beatles on the aux as a way to say thank you to Mike by not bogarting the aux and playing only shit that I like. I wanted to throw him a bone and play some Beatles and try to play some, you know what I mean? Show him my appreciation.
You threw on tax, man.
You gotta understand, dude, like, if you're around me all the time and I'm constantly hitting you with Bugsy Malone, Eminem,
I've
and he
never
never
told you.
complains, never says anything. Comes over, we watched 20 Eminem videos in a row, doesn't say anything, never says, oh, let me pick one. He's never said that.
That's
Not
annoying,
one single
dude.
time. He's never said that. And I can't imagine being like that because I got to be in control of shit, and I just give you all the respect in the world, and I just love you to death, and I think that Ashley's the wrong girl for you, and I think that me and you should get married.
You almost fucking pissed me. Fuck off there. But if you want, I mean, that would be cool if I was ever single. It's whatever.
Here's something I want to confess to the Twin Towers fans, the planes out there. So this Sunday is his daughter's birthday party because his daughter was born 2 days after me, a great time of the year to be born. That means she's going to be the youngest in her class because the cutoff is September 1st. I got her a very nice gift. And since this won't be out till tomorrow, and since she probably doesn't know how to use YouTube, I want to show the fans what I got her.
Yes, do it.
So I went over there one day, and I saw his daughter walking around, having a good time, but she was wearing this Josh Allen jersey.
She's wearing the most talented quarterback in the league.
Buffalo Bills. But here's the problem, too. That bothered me a little bit. What bothered me more is it was like this knockoff,
I didn't get it for
like kind of like
cares?
not exactly what they wear. Like it had like some weird shit. It was
Daddy, the stitching isn't right.
It wasn't exact. So what I did was went to the official. I didn't go to the official. I went to eBay, but I did get the official Nike NFL Shop replica of. You already know who it's going to be, but let me just grab it real quick.
Better be the guy, Eli Manning. Unreal. A Tom Brady buckle.
Had to get his daughter the GOAT. And what I did, too, that was smart, it worked out that way. She wears a 3T right now. I got a 4T. So she'll be wearing this for months to come because she hasn't even grown into this yet.
I'll make sure she wears it.
I'm excited about it. I think she's going to like it. I don't think she's going to understand the significance of it necessarily. She might not
will
be
when she's older.
She might not be old enough to recognize, but when things come to light, when she's like 14, 15 maybe, she might then recognize like, oh yeah, he got me the GOAT. Well, it depends on what Alan does, I guess. I mean, maybe things could pan out totally different by
got
then.
4 in a row in him.
Right, that's like years away. But I do think it's funny, and again, this goes back to what I was saying, just forcing my shit down everyone's throats. Like, even buying that for his daughter, like, he didn't complain. He wasn't like, no, dude, like, my daughter's not a Bucks fan. Like, we don't like the Bucks. That's
complain
your
about that
thing.
Random shit.
Right, but he doesn't complain at all. He just sees it for what it is, which is me. That's my way of being nice, is making you wear the shit that I like.
It's not a big deal. People get so mad about that shit.
They do. Who
cares?
And when I have a kid, if you want to buy her a Bills jersey, I'll let her wear it.
Yeah, I'll buy her a Utah hockey jersey.
That's fucked up.
Is
Why
it
are they
weird
going to Utah?
I don't know. I guess because they're
And their jerseys
Catholics
are
over
cheap,
there or
by the
something.
way.
I'd never go to Utah. I saw a dude from Utah at the bar maybe like 2 years ago.
What the fuck was he doing here?
I don't know, but he shouldn't have been here. Should have been on a mountain doing something or something.
Should have had 8 to 9 different wives.
Shut up.
At least.
Yo, don't make me laugh. I'm about to spit out my drink.
My bad.
Yo, do you remember the saying, that's so funny I forgot to laugh?
Yes.
That doesn't get used anymore.
It doesn't. That fell out of favor.
But it's funny to me still.
We should bring it back.
That's so funny I forgot to laugh.
That was how you would rock people when they said something that wasn't funny.
Yeah, and then give them the hand after.
Right. Talk to the hand.
That's fucking sweet.
Bag of, what was it? I'm all that in a bag of chips.
Oh, that makes me think fat.
That makes me think Dr. Evil.
I'm all that in a bag of chips.
Because that's how cheap he was.
Well, it was so cheap it was funny.
Exactly.
I don't know if he was trying to get it over as like this is actually funny, but it was so hacked that it was funny.
That was the whole thing.
Austin Powers. What's your favorite Austin Powers movie?
I gotta go with the original probably. Goldmember was pretty awesome.
Which one
Honestly,
was Elizabeth
that's
Hurley?
a great trilogy. The original had Elizabeth Hurley.
Yeah,
she
that's
makes a
my
cameo
favorite.
in the second one. She turns into a fembot at the very beginning because they get married, and then she turns into a fembot, blows up, and then Heather Graham steps in and is the femme fatale of the second movie. Beyonce is the femme fatale of the third movie. You know what? When I was a kid, though, like a third grader, fourth grader, Heather Graham drove me wild.
Yeah, she was older during those.
She was, and she was in Boogie Nights as Roller Girl, which is maybe her best role.
Oh my god, the dong.
One of my all-time favorite movies.
The dong at the end of Boogie Nights.
It's a long dong. That's an Eamon cock.
Oh god. Well, talk about Eamon at the stag party.
Okay, so yes, I did write that down. So I went to a stag party on Saturday. Shout outs to Matt Caleri. We call him Calarius. He's getting married, and he didn't invite me to his stag party, so I don't know why I'm giving him a shout out, but I have a good friend named Angelo DeMillo who runs Malnaro's on the Go, who did in fact invite me to this stag party. So I showed up unannounced. It was a great surprise for everybody, and I've noticed recently, and I talked about his cock a lot last week, so I don't want to really completely throw him under the bus, but I've noticed that me and Ethan I've noticed that he's been feel like he's been doing bits and been doing like characters when we hang out, and I don't like that. Like, I want it to be organic. I want him to shoot from the hip. I want him to call it how it is. So I show up to the stag, I walk up to the building, and I run into a guy that I used to work with at Stampede, and I'm like, yo, do you remember me? And he's like, no. Oh my God, it's you, Cody, holy shit. Passes me a blunt, okay? I don't smoke weed. I do not. I don't like it. I don't like the way it makes me feel. I think it's disgusting. I can't believe how much I used to smoke. But there was peer pressure on me to look cool at that time, so I took like a little mini hit of it, barely inhaled, Bill Clinton style. Went inside, met up with everybody, and then Ethan comes up to the table and he hits me with like one of his goofy character prepped slapstick vaudeville lines that he
pulls out like a fucking brass
says
knuckles
some
or something.
Goofy
in a
shit
wig.
to me, and I flipped the fuck out, and I was like, dude, listen. I don't want to hear any of your prepared bits. I don't want to hear your characters. I don't want to hear your vaudeville slapstick comedy. You need to keep it real with me. If you don't fucking keep it real with me and come off the dome with everything you say, then don't even fucking bother talking to me because I fucking had it with you. He left 2 minutes later.
I don't. Do you think he left because of you?
He said it was because of his daughters, but then the guys who I worked with at Stampede told me that you really came in like a bat out of hell with steam coming out of your ears, and you flipped the fuck out, and he probably left because you were so aggressive.
Right, but you're good friends, so that can
absolutely, we're great friends, and that's why the next day I made a joke out of it and texted him and was like, dude, you probably want to fight me right now. Like,
you
I get
probably want to fight
I said that to him
anytime
100%.
Something goes bad.
Right, I was like, you probably want to fight me. Like, I get it. Like, I crossed the line, but you got to understand, they had me hit the blunt. I didn't know where I was.
They had me hit the
They
blunt.
literally did. Like, I didn't want to do that. I don't smoke marijuana. marijuana. I think it's disgusting. I think it's the cause of all the problems in America, all the problems of our youth. I think that needs to be made illegal again. Anyone who smokes weed needs to reevaluate their life. People who smoke weed think it's like this fun, oh yeah, it's just a fun party hippie. No. Think of the destruction alcohol causes. Think of the destruction cocaine causes, heroin causes. You think that you're not
what would you
a drug
those
addict?
3 in a row, right? Okay, so worst to, I guess.
Okay, so it depends. Are you talking about the effect it can have on your life?
Cocaine, heroin, and alcohol.
Okay, so driving-wise, alcohol is the absolute number one, hands down. Life-wise, heroin is the worst, followed by cocaine, and I can't say that for sure because I've never done heroin, but then alcohol probably, because I think you can drink alcohol in moderation, and the effect it will have on your body will be over a long amount of years, whereas if you're abusing cocaine, that can probably take you down in 2 to 3 years.
That'll just hurt your nostrils.
And your bank account will take you out.
And your bank account, that's all that matters.
And alcohol's cheap. They make it cheap, and they want people to fucking use that shit.
Right,
so
if it's so bad, why don't they stop making it?
it should be illegal, let's be honest. See, I've always had that
Do you
same...
think alcohol's worse than weed?
Yes, I actually do.
Yeah, it's crazy. But we had a prohibition in the 20s.
Right, so in my opinion, if you're going to ask me what I think about it, I think that all drugs should just be legal, and you should be able to go to a store and buy the most purified form of heroin or cocaine or crack or meth.
Yeah.
Instead of you're getting it from the streets, from the doldrums of society who mix fucking Clorox and fucking whatever into it.
Think about how the dudes manned up during the prohibition. They were like, yo, we're going to make this bar, but you got to like go into this room and then turn a wall around.
I think how cool that would have been too.
Yeah, but they wanted to drink so bad that they made all these buildings.
To me, it doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense to me on any level logically that cigarettes and alcohol are okay to purchase at 7-Eleven, but weed and coke and whatever else is like frowned upon.
Well, I don't know.
I know you can go to a dispensary or whatever now, but like cigarettes are disgusting.
If I could get coke at 7-Eleven, like not
you
even
should be able to, and it should be pure.
Into cocaine. If I went to 7-Eleven, you got a little thing of coke there.
Okay, so number one, the government could tax it so they could make more money for the state and the federal government. Number two, they could make sure that it was actually cocaine as opposed to being mixed with fentanyl and baby laxative and all this other bullshit. Like, you're leaving it up to the most scummy people on earth to mix this shit for people. You know they're going to do it either way. They're going to find it. Like, humans are going to do what they got to do, right? So people are going to do coke. Wouldn't it be nicer if there was like a cocaine store around the block where you had to go in, show an ID, over 21, you pay a ridiculous price, but you get pure cocaine. You're not allowed to drive on it. You get pure cocaine. You know exactly what it is. You know the risks, so on and so forth. To me, that's a much better society.
Imagine if they put fentanyl in alcohol. Yo, I got a beer, but I don't trust it. There might be
That's
some
what
fentanyl.
they would be doing if it wasn't legal. Like, to me, if you're going to let people get fucked up at all, why can't they get fucked up in any different way that they choose? That's just how I look at it. I don't think it's right. Like, alcohol's so destructive. Like, that destroys families, causes DUIs, causes people to fucking say shit they don't mean, cross the line, lose their jobs.
You lose all inhibition.
That's what I mean. So it's like, why is that okay and the other thing is not? Like, I feel like if one thing's going to be legal, it should all be legal. If one of it is illegal, then all of it should be illegal.
Well, in energy drinks, they're basically meth, legal meth.
100%. 100%. I got to pee again, so take over.
That's all right. I'm not going to choke here. I'm just not going to do my thing.
You got this, dude.
Yeah, I got it. All right. Hi, guys. So how you doing today? My name's Mike. I'm going to do a little stand-up for you. I don't have any jokes prepared. I guess I'm the joke, then, because I don't have anything prepared. Anyhow, I did want to call a friend. Let's see if he answers. I doubt he will. If he does, it'll be a fun time. I'm so bad alone. I'm so bad at this. I just have to call somebody else. All right. Let's see. And then... Hey, man. Hey, we're filming the podcast right now. I just want you to say hi.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing's going on. We're talking about a bunch of different stuff. What are you doing?
Driving through the sticks. I gotta pick up cigarettes for my grandmother-in-law.
That's pretty fucking cool. It's right on topic with what we're doing. Cody, say hi to Matt.
What's up, Matt?
Cody, what's up?
How you doing, dude?
We're calling all the
Awesome.
best. We're calling all the best people right now.
There?
Yeah, I'm here. You hear me?
Yeah, you're cutting in and out.
He's not getting good service. He cut it short.
Listen, you're on the episode. It's our 10th episode, so we're calling the people we
10th
love.
anniversary.
10th anniversary. So
Hey, that's what's up. Happy 10th episode.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks,
Appreciate
man. We're
you.
popping champagne right now. If you're in the area around Garden Street, come by and have a sip. All right.
Thanks, Matt.
That's
Appreciate
what's
your
up.
support.
I definitely will.
All right, dude. Thank you so much for everything. We'll see you soon. Awesome.
Thanks, Matt.
Wow. That did not go as planned.
Well, he was in the sticks. That's what he said. So
Right.
should we call Lori?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, let's call some fans here.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Let's call Pink Calculus. Ready? I got her number. Pink. All right. What are you slowing down for?
Oh, I'm not slowing down. I was waiting. I thought you were making a phone call. That's
I
all.
was. Should we prank something for the 10th anniversary? I don't have any
You're
ideas.
the prank master,
I don't
dude.
have any ideas in my head.
I'm not the prank guy. I'm like the pranks.
Let me try to figure something out here. What were we talking about? We're going to call LinkedIn. Let's see if they have an office.
What we were talking about before I left was the legalization of narcotics and other mind-altering substances, which I am totally in favor of. I think it's insane that you can drink every day, all day, nonstop, and it's just party seat. Like, that's
Call me out.
when you go to work, when you finish work on a Friday, it's like, oh, happy hour. Let's all get fucked up on alcohol and then drive home. Like, that's seen as okay. But if you say that, oh, I shot up some heroin this morning before work, then you're looked at as a bad guy. I think that's nuts.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree.
Doesn't
But
make any
I've
sense.
never even touched heroin, but I mean, it's funny because we look up to people like Kurt Cobain or something.
Used to.
Yeah, and we never even thought about it. It's like, the music was so good, and then you think about it, it's like, ooh, he was doing some heroin.
Right, like how much more music could he have made
think
if he
was
wasn't
murdered?
doped out? I don't know. I'd have to read my paper again.
LinkedIn's got their bases covered, by the way. There's no number.
We're never going to be able
Talk
to
to
get a
these
hold of
people.
them.
Well, I'm gonna try.
Oh, that's the wrong
I
list.
was gonna call the DMV because I've been there. Oh, I wish I had. Give me an idea. I'll call anybody.
I don't know. What happened to my list?
Who cares? Listen, we're already over an hour.
Yeah, we're close. We're not over an hour, but we are close to an hour. This has been a
Let's-
train wreck of an episode, but you know what?
How
I
has this been
don't
a
give
train
a
wreck? This has been a
fuck.
fun episode.
I do not care at all. We're having a good time. We're celebrating 10 weeks.
I'm gonna get Cody to smoke a cigarette.
10 weeks. That's a marking period, by the way. That is a legitimate marking period. If we were in school right now, we would have gotten our first report card. And I think everyone
right.
out there would have given us an A+ in all departments.
What was the
Comedy,
first prank call I did?
storytelling.
Tops, maybe?
I think it was.
Let's
Tops,
run
yeah.
it back. Let's run Tops back. Okay. Let's see if we can get the bakery. All right, here we go. I have to do it.
Thanks for calling your Lockport Top Super Center located at 5827
Oh,
South
shut
Transit
up.
Road. To speak to someone in Carryout Cafe, press 1. For bakery, press 2. For meat, press 3.
Pressing 2.
2 for, what was his name?
One
Olivier?
moment, please.
K1 said the prank calls make him very nervous, and I have to agree with him because
Why?
they also make me very nervous
Why do they make you nervous?
because I don't know what's going to happen. Static coming through for
No,
whatever
there's no
reason.
static.
I hope that's just the headphones.
Lockport Top Bakery, how may I help you?
Hello. I placed an order yesterday for a marijuana pie. Just wondering if it's ready. The name is John.
If it would be ready,
that would be up front. So if you want, I can transfer you over there. And
No. I already called up front, so they said call back to the bakery. It's a marijuana pie. So I know.
I mean, I can go see if the order is completed. Yeah, is it for today?
No, I'm picking up tomorrow, but
Tomorrow?
it's my daughter's birthday tomorrow. It's her 3rd birthday, and she wanted a marijuana pie, so I had to do it.
All right, yeah, give me one moment and I can go see.
This goes back to what I was talking about last week. These people at work have blinders on. If you were a normal person and someone called and asked for a marijuana pie for a 3-year-old, what would you say in normal life? You'd be like, fuck you, are you fucking kidding me? That's absolutely ridiculous. She's working at Top, she's clocked in, so she has to entertain this bullshit. It's absolutely ridiculous. She's checking on that, by the way.
There's no hold.
Hi,
Are you still there? Or is the phone just down?
yeah, Janine, this guy's asking for a marijuana pie for his 3-year-old. It's like, how dumb are you? It's not real. Think for 1 second with your fucking brain. Think. Get out of work mode for 2 fucking seconds. But they can't do it, and I can't do it either. I'm in the same boat. Something about it just puts a spell over you. You can't explain it.
I feel like the phone's being picked up. I can hear breathing. Is someone there? Oh, man. Come on. Yeah, she's going to flip out if she doesn't have her marijuana pie.
She's
her
not
fucking 3rd
getting her
birthday.
marijuana pie.
It's her 3rd birthday.
Think of how ridiculous that is. Like, honestly, think of how fucking ridiculous that is.
It does sound like it could be fun.
Not really, dude. You don't give 3-year-olds marijuana pie slices.
Mute myself?
Yes. If you had any idea how to use your phone.
I have no idea. Just says 2.
Yeah, that's not how you do it.
This is taking too long. Hide keypad. Mute.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm muted now?
Yeah, hopefully you didn't hear my whole spiel about
Well, I mean, come
how
on.
dumb she
This
is.
so stupid. I should have been hung up on.
Yes, correct. That's
This
what
is
should have happened. You should have been hung up
immediately,
on.
right off the brain.
Cake decorator?
Hello, cake decorator. Hi, my name's John.
So you told me you're looking for a marijuana cake?
Yep. Yeah, for my 3-year-old daughter.
Okay, I do not have an order for that. It's my first day back from vacation. I can rewrite it. I'm not sure if you're calling the right store or not, because we don't have an order for that.
Oh, come on.
I can make it tomorrow, no problem. We just don't have the order.
Do you guys have the marijuana to put into it, or should I bring it?
What do you mean?
It's a marijuana cake. It's half hemp, half marijuana seeds.
Northern Lights.
Actual marijuana, like cake batter?
Yeah, you guys do it all the time. I got one left.
We can't.
No, it's a
can't
gold.
do that.
No, it's a gold. It's a vanilla cake, yellow cake with a vanilla icing, but it has a marijuana leaf designed on the top of the cake.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can draw a design, no problem.
Okay.
I thought you meant like in the batter.
No, not for a 3-year-old. That's insane. We would not do that.
Yeah, that would be insane. Okay, so what size cake did you need?
Well, how many? So I have to check the RSVP list and see who responded. Is this a good number to call you back on when we know maybe how many people we have to serve?
I'm actually leaving in 10 minutes.
But you just got back from vacation. What are you doing leaving?
My shift ends at 4:30.
Will you be back there tomorrow for in the bakery though?
Yeah, I'll be here at 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Okay, so I'm gonna check the RSVP list and maybe make a couple calls. I want to just because it could be 14
I'll
to
just
16.
come in. I'll be the guy in the Rastafarian hat.
That works.
Okay, yeah, that works.
Okay then.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Party on,
Yeah, no
Garth.
problem. Have a great day.
All right.
Thank you.
Smoke weed every day.
You're welcome.
I'll go ahead and hit the end button.
You wanted that to end so badly.
It was ridiculous. They said they could do it.
Well, no, she didn't. She can actually put marijuana in the batter.
Yeah, but they didn't say that though. I said that. I'm the one who brought that up. They didn't say that. They
you
were
came in to save it. You were like, "Oh no, we just want a vanilla cake with vanilla frosting."
Right, but they'll do a marijuana leaf as a design, which is even funnier for a 3-year-old.
That is really funny. We should just order it.
We should just get that cake. We should have got that cake for today for the anniversary. I could
A
go for some cake right
marijuana
now.
leaf, like the Bob Marley people. They have like a poster of him.
Sean,
that just shows me you smoke weed. Imagine if you didn't smoke weed and you had a Bob Marley poster.
Last week, Sean kept saying, "Don't worry, be happy," thinking it was Bob Marley.
That's not Bob Marley.
Not even close.
You remember the rumor about that guy?
And he kept saying it. Like when Lori first put on Bob Marley, he was like, "Oh yeah, don't worry, be happy, right, Cody?" And I thought he was joking at first. I was like, "Oh, no," but he wasn't, because then it happened again, and I was like, "By the way, that's not Bob Marley." And he's like, "What?" I was like, "That's Bobby McFerrin, not Bob Marley." He's like, "That's not Bob Marley."
It's still Bob M.
It's not even in the same fucking genre. It's like one is like folk rock and one is reggae. Don't worry, be happy sounds nothing like Bob Marley. That's like comparing Misery Signals to Hobson. Nothing alike.
I don't want to hear Hobson. Yeah, and then I was born and I was a man and I did my thing. I don't like it. I hate it.
All right. Well, we're going to end this episode and watch some Hobson videos.
No, we're not doing that. I need to smoke a cigarette.
Well, tell you what, both bottles of champagne are gone thanks to me. You didn't really help out much in that department.
You filled me up to the top, and I can
filled
feel
me up to
myself
the top,
getting buzzed.
too.
I don't want to go home all fucking hammered.
You're not going home for a while. We're going to order food, catering by Malnaro's on the go. We got a bunch of sandwiches
Ange.
coming.
Thank you, Angelo.
Thanks,
DeMillo.
Ange. Appreciate you.
Let's give a shout out to everybody who's commented. Mike Goulardi, thank you.
I won't be able to remember.
Never
everybody.
about you, by the way. I said people
Yeah,
under
you did
5'10".
call him out for being short.
I did not. He's not even that short. First
Oh,
of all. He's
compared to
like
us.
5'9", 5'10", anyways.
Yeah, I guess he's short in spirit.
Matt, obviously, he got on the phone. We'll give Lori
I don't remember
Matt.
Matt commenting, and I don't remember Lori commenting. So why would
Okay.
we shout them out? You said we're going to shout out everyone who commented, and now you're shouting out people who didn't leave a comment.
You're getting too drunk.
Just not going to entice people. It's not going to entice people to comment.
Yeah, your jersey's going to look like your face in a minute.
This is the end of the
All
champagne,
red, bro.
Cheers. 10 episodes.
Cheers. Thank you, guys. And it's so fun. A lot more surprises coming next week.
It's the most fun I have all week.
It is.
It's my favorite day of the week.
End.
Me too. But it has to end.
Should we just fall asleep and let it keep going?
That would be kind of funny.
Do a 10-hour cast.
Let me see where we're at. I think it might be time to pull the plug.
No.
106.
Oh, it's right on our...
I don't have anything else to talk about. I
don't
talked
really
about
either.
Mayo Girl. I think that we should just say thanks to all the planes.
Thank you, planes. Matt actually texted me that after and said, I'm sorry I didn't say hi to the planes.
It's all good. And just, we're not stopping. I say that, every week. I say that every week that we're not stopping. We're just getting started.
Can't stop. Addicted to the shindig.
Exactly. So 10 is cool. 20 is even cooler. And that's what we're going for next. But we're not going to pop bottles on 20. We're going to pop bottles on 25.
25 anniversary, like Madden.
And that's 15 weeks away. So that's...
Madden really screwed that up, by the way.
15...
They made a Madden 25.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Yeah.
That wasn't smart. Madden's coming out soon. I'm not going to buy it this year. And yeah.
Comments, please. Comments.
You guys did... I'll tell you what,
Likes.
though. You guys did great with the likes last week. We had way less views. We had like a quarter of the views, and we had more likes. So I appreciate you guys hitting the thumbs up button. Do that again. I know it seems stupid. I know it's cliche to ask for it, but it actually does help a lot, and it means a lot when we see a lot of them thumbs up. Because what I'm wondering, when I see 275 views and 18 likes, I'm wondering, what did those other 253 people do? Why didn't they press it? What did we do to offend them? That's how I look
It's
at it.
just laziness. You watch videos online, and
I like all the videos I like.
now I try to like everything.
100%.
because,
100%.
it's like, hey, shout out.
I always do that. So, yeah, I feel like this is winding down.
It is winding down. We can feel our energy going lower
And
lower, and lower.
Just want to say, I'm happy to be here, man. This came from something out of nothing. And I think I've already gloated enough about my co-host he didn't return the favor. I was hoping he would do a speech about me.
God, every fucking week.
Didn't do it though, but that's okay. Maybe next week, maybe
Dude,
week 11.
I'm not that type of guy. I really appreciate everything you do. I really do.
He appreciates everything I do.
And put out bullet points.
Appreciates how I covered that wine tasting party for him, for sure. Definitely appreciates that, because that was not easy.
Flip the fuck out.
I had to really dig deep.
When this camera goes off, there's going to be bloodshed.
All right, Plains. I think that's it. We're gonna finish off this bottle of Snoop Dogg champagne.
Let's give the camera a kiss.
Both bottles are gone, by the way, just so you know.
Here's my kiss. Okay. Wasn't that so sweet? Come on, give it a kiss. Dual kiss. All right. Mwah!
Okay, we love you guys.
Thanks for making this really fun for all of us.
Thank you for turning this into something that we actually can grab a hold of and sink our teeth into, because we've been having a great time. And next week you can expect us to be back on our normal level.
1,000 views next week, or for this episode, 1,000 views. I show my ass crack next week.
Don't give us 1,000 views. 990 would be a great place to stop.
Ass cleavage.
I don't want to see that. No one else wants to see that. So check out Mako Shake on Fapello. And outside of that, I don't really have anything else to say except for thank you all for getting us to 10. Because it's been a wild ride. It's been a wild ride. Cheers to you, Mike.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to the Twin Towers.
Cody, Andrew Butler.
And that's it. We're calling it right there. I'm ending the recording. Love you guys. Love you, Plains. Okay, so we just said we were going to end the episode, but I did not end the recording of the video because someone just knocked on my door. Let's see who it is. Mike, answer the door.
I don't like your tone.
Oh, hi, Renee.
Come on in. This is our 10th episode. You got to talk to the Plains, all the fans. Come sit down for a second.
I got to go to work.
Come on, sit down.
No, I have to go
So this right here,
I have to go to
the
work.
woman who made me. You can see it in our faces.
Oh, my God.
She made me. We don't know with what guy.
Okay.
Because I look nothing like my dad,
Okay.
and I'm nothing like him.
Because
But
you look Italian and you look like my family.
you need to learn mic technique.
Why do I got to hold it over my face?
What
That's
did you come
stupid.
here for?
I have to pick up a box.
This is a little bonus content.
I have to pick up a box.
Okay, so I love you, Mom.
I love you too.
10 episodes. Can you believe it?
It's incredible. I got to go to work.
All right.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. I know
Love you to
miss- I
death.
know you miss
Give the
me.
mic back to Mike.
Okay. All right. Where's the box?
It's coming. Hold on. So, Mike, sit down.
I thought the episode was over, dude.
Bonus content. Little special treat for you guys.
Okay. Later.
Have a good day at work.
Goodbye,
Mike,
Renee.
you get the last word. I'm turning it off. That was in a different spot. I moved it for the podcast. All right, Mom, you look great. All right, go make some tips. She's working at Pharaoh's right now.
Yeah, she's heading up to Pharaoh's.
Just getting by.
McGillicuddy's next door, or whatever they called it.
All right, we're out of here.
We're out. No, thank you, everybody. Thank you. We're out. I'm going to do a fucking dolphin bomb.
What the fuck is a dolphin bomb? All right, bye, guys.
Mike.
Love you, Plains.